Everyone always thinks that, yeah, okay, we're moving house, we've got to do it ourselves and we've got to get a moving company. And the moving company just comes in, picks up boxes and moves it to the next place. And I was like, surely someone is doing a better service than just moving.
I had always packed everything up myself. Saw an ad for Move by Design, and that is my person. I think I will use Claire to come and help me.
We were moving actually for the second time in a year. We've got 3 kids, 2 dogs and a whole lot of stuff. So there was just quite a lot to get through. We spoke to Claire and the team at Move by Design, and we found out that they offered a service where they literally look after everything from packing at the very beginning to storage in the middle. We were in between houses, to unpacking, the whole thing. By the time they leave at the end of the day, the boxes are gone, the pictures are on the wall, the whole thing was done, and that was really appealing for us.
I'd made the decision to put my house on the market and come into a retirement village, and I thought, oh my goodness, how am I going to pack up all my stuff? It was daunting. Claire came and had a look and looked around all the things that I wanted packed up, because I had a lot of bone china and some old antique pieces that I thought I need somebody professional to wrap them and store them. And she beautifully boxed them up, each in a separate box, and I was so thrilled because when I started to unpack, nothing was broken.
It was great because they came in with like all the right equipment. So they had boxes for, hanging. So our jackets were hung in the boxes and stuff, which I hadn't seen before. They'd go through and individually wrap all of our ornaments. Everything was just labeled properly. They'd go through, and all my hiking gear was in a hiking box, and my kitchen stuff was in kitchen boxes.
There were a couple of things that we didn't have boxes for, like a big TV, for example, and they made bespoke boxes. So the sort of thing that you'd never do when doing it yourself.
As well as the packing, it was a strategy of how we're going to do this. I have a lot of art. We were able to have a bit of a plan of how we were going to do it. Instead of a daunting process, it was a breeze.
Big things like furniture that was reassembled. They did assembly of beds, tables, chairs, all sorts. They unpacked to the point of not just putting things in cupboards, but remaking beds and putting fresh sheets on. I mean, really everything.
It's incredibly important to trust the person that is packing up your personal items. Most of them are very, very valuable.
Claire certainly does care when she's packing up, because we talked about some of my bits and pieces, and she knew how much they meant to me and how precious they were, and she looked after them accordingly.
With these guys, it felt like they were moving their own home, so they didn't just do stuff. They had ideas and suggested ways that things might be better laid out and better unpacked.
Claire would be the person I would recommend, because she's just quick and efficient and pleasant to have in the house. And I think for somebody in my age group, retirement age, you want somebody that you can relate to easily and have faith in. And I certainly did that with Claire. So she did the job beautifully.
For us, moving house, we don't look back on it with anything other than fond memories, because it was just really easy.